Hello, Creeplings! Lupus Creepus, and a couple familiar faces you guys haven't seen in a little bit. We have, first off, Kegan here. I am once again back in his house trying to haunt it. And we have Seam. We haven't seen you since you fainted on the Ouija board video.
Yes.
How you feeling? You doing okay?
I'm doing okay. A little nervous, but okay.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm glad that you're both here because we are doing a new, well, not really new, but a slightly different Will It Kill Me that we've done before. Actually, a couple of times. You guys might remember our hide and seek alone videos. Now, I did those twice before, once with the cameraman and once without. But this time, I found a multiplayer version of the game that both Kegan and Seam are going to help me out with.
Nice.
So, essentially, it is the same game. It's going to involve this little guy right here, our little plush trap, who has been ripped open, his guts have been pulled out, and he's been filled with rice and our fingernails, as per the instructions of One Man Hide and Seek.
All of our fingernails.
Yeah, all of it. That's what the instructions say. Now, if you guys don't remember, the One Man Hide and Seek rules, I'll try to go over them really quickly, but what you want to do is you want to take a plush that has limbs, like our little guy right here, take out all the stuffing, fill it with rice. You'll need fingernails from each of the participants, which we've done, and then it needs to be wrapped, I don't know if you can see it here, but wrapped in a red thread. And then from there, you pick a bathroom with a bathtub, which we have right here, and at 3 a.m. in the morning, that's when the game begins. Each person takes a turn being it, until we get to a little plush toy right here. We declare that the plush is it, and then piss it off by stabbing it with a knife.
Yay!
This is already great here.
Pissing off toys.
Now, this will supposedly, at least how I feel, anger the spirit within it, who is going to come and seek us out as we go to our hiding spots. But we do have a couple advantages. One is that you can put a television on static, and supposedly, again, you'll see some kind of sign that it's nearby. I've heard stories about like the static dripping off of it, or seeing words in it, or even hearing sounds and voices through it. So if you hear that, you know that the plush is nearby ready to get you. But there is a way to protect yourself. It's okay, don't panic too much.
Not quite yet.
Each of us will have a cup of salt water. Now, if you're ready to end the game, you take that salt water, you take a big swig of it, but don't swallow.
I'll try not to.
Don't swallow. It's very important. Do not swallow. One, it's salt water. Don't swallow salt water.
Don't knock it over either.
Yeah, I knocked it over like my second one. That was the first thing that happened. I'm like, God, I'm screwed. You want to hold it in your mouth, and having the salt water in your mouth will, at least should, protect you as you go and locate the doll. Now, hopefully, it's still sitting over in the bathtub and hasn't done anything, but I have heard stories of the doll having moved, and then you have to find it before, I guess, it finds you and stabs you. Once you find the doll, each of us will need to spit our salt water onto the doll and then pour the rest of it on, but we say, I win. Simple as that. Well, I think it's a little late. I think it's like I win the game or something along those lines. I'll make sure of that before we get in there. So don't panic quite yet. I'm really looking forward to this one because I know you get very excitable.
Just a little.
This is also one of the games that's a little close to my heart because it's one of the earlier rituals that I've read and one of the more interesting. I've done this again a couple times in your house, Kegan, so this will be the third time. So I don't know, what do you think? Do you think that this time is going to be the charm here? Are we going to get haunted? Is it going to try to stab us?
I'd rather deal with Midnight Man versus Angry Plushie.
Angry Springtrap?
No Springtrap.
Okay, if you guys would like a little more detailed instructions, I'll put a link below in the description. Be sure to check it out. Also, check out the previous videos. I try to go over the instructions there. Again, they're very similar to the multiplayer version as of the single-player one. So, right now, I think we still got a couple hours to kill. What is it, like, just after...
12:45.
Oh, boy. Yeah, we still got, like, another 2.5 hours to kill. So don't panic
Trying
yet.
to work seam up now.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna go work seam up, make sure we have all of our cameras set. Oh, and we will see all of you creeplings back at 3 a.m. where we start this game.
See you soon.
Oh boy.
Alright, creeplings, it is just about 3 a.m. and we are ready to go. We have all the lights off in the house, we have our cameras in position, we have our hiding spot set, we have our salt water ready. We are good to go on this. So we're going to be starting off. Now the instructions say to go through, and act like you're playing kind of with each person. So each person is going to take a second being it until we go through, get to myself, or I'm going to transition it over to our little plush trap. Once I do that, the game has started, and either we're going to see this little plushie come out and try to kill us, or it's going to stay here in the bathtub. I don't know yet, but I know one thing for certain, it seems pretty scared.
Just a little.
Alright, so we're just going to chill here, probably for the next, I don't know how much longer we have.
4
about
minutes.
4 minutes, okay. We are going to be hiding in different spots in the house, so we are going to keep our communication up with our cell phones. And we do have a TV going with static, so if anything happens, we can communicate with each other on that. If anything goes wrong, we have a plan, and that's to spit so much salt water on this thing that it's going to be soaked.
Yeah.
Back in the ocean.
Alright, so we're just going to chill for the next few minutes before we start this thing up. Alright, it's 3 a.m. Scene, you're going to start us off. Remember what to say?
Yep.
Do it.
The first it is seen. The first it is seen. The first it is seen. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Fix your
10.
camera. It's our projector.
Alright.
Let's go back up. Okay.
The next it is Kegan. The next it is Kegan. The next it is Kegan. Alright. 1,
Key, that's it.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright.
The next it is Lupus. The next it is Lupus. The next it is Lupus.
At this point.
Just a little tag up.
Shoot mine. See a little bit of water there. Okay, let's go. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go back. I have found you, plush trap. There we go. The next it is plush trap. The next it is plush trap. The next it is plush trap. Alright, hide.
Water's still good. Nothing floating in it.
Alright, Creeplings. It is... I've been doing this for about... for almost 40 minutes now, I'd say. So far, we haven't had anything really crazy going on. We all have our cameras just in case, but... I mean, I haven't really gotten... I mean, might have seen, like, heard a couple sounds or something like that. I didn't really get up here. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to end the game one at a time in the order that we started. So, guys, you're going to go up first. What you need to do is you need to, take a swig of your water. Don't swallow it. Mm-hmm. Spit it out. Pour the rest on the trap, on the plush trap, and say, "We win the game."
Okay. Oh, God.
Now, does he spit it out on the doll and piss it off, or does he just spit it out?
I don't know. If I piss it off, at least I'm safe.
How are we going to know that he did it?
I don't know.
I guess you can yell down to us.
I'd say if he failed, then I guess he's not coming back down.
Yeah, that too.
So when you do it, yell down, I guess.
Okay.
Right.
We should make him walk back down.
Actually, that's a good idea. Walk back down and tell us.
Okay.
So that way they have the chance to attack you from behind.
There you go.
Fuck you guys.
Half of this is just a Mississippi. The other half is probably gonna die.
Yeah. Shit. It's dark up here.
We win the game. We win the game. We win the game. Okay. Come on. It's still there.
I don't like this.
Kegan, you're
You're
go.
next.
We win the game.
You win the game.
We win the game.
Son of a bitch.
It's staring at us.
Oh fuck! I just want because I stabbed. I just want to put it in sideways.
Yeah, it's staring straight
Yeah.
up now.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
We win. We win the game. We win the game. We win the game. Whew. Whew. Okay. All right. Salt water tastes terrible. Alright, Creeplings, so that was the multiplayer version of Hide and Seek Alone. Though, again, it's not really Hide and Seek Alone if it's multiplayer. So, one plush Hide and Seek, you can call it? I don't know. So, first off, Seem. You've heard this story before because this is the story that we used for our Dread game.
Yeah.
That's on the channel. If you guys want to see Seem freak out over a tabletop, check that out. That video is very entertaining, and I scared the hell out of Seem in a role-playing setting, and it's great. So, Seem, what do you think of it? I want your opinion about your experience and about the story, about everything.
Yeah, well, first I heard it the story when we were playing the game, so I didn't really get it full understanding until now. It wasn't too... Well, no, I was freaking out. Thought I heard a couple of things, but... So it went smoothly, I guess. Worried about tonight, though. We'll see if anything happens later on tonight, since I live here.
So, do you think that this could possibly be true? Do you think that maybe with the cameras and everything, nothing wanted to visit us tonight? What's your opinion on it?
My opinion? Yeah, possible. Too many things going on at once.
Okay.
Probably too much light with the TV on. It's kind of bright.
Yeah, but it says to use the static though. It's like supposed to be our indicator. But
Maybe
I mean that's true. Yeah.
TV.
Maybe a little baby TV.
Yeah.
All right. So Kegan, this isn't the first ritual I've done in your house. This is the first time I've done this particular one. So what's your opinion of it? Do you think that it could possibly be real? Do you think that maybe something kind of went wrong here that we didn't have anything come and get us, or just what's your opinion?
I think it could possibly work, but I think there would have to be a little bit more to the ritual instead of just rice and fingernails. Maybe if there was a little bit more to it, maybe a spell or something. Inviting a spirit in versus just doing it this way. Mm-hmm. But this is, the third time you've done something like this?
Yeah, yeah. So we thought third time was the charm, and no. My personal opinion, again, about this one is I think it's a great, interesting story. Definitely so. I think it has a lot of good aspects to it, but I kind of agree with you, Kegan, now that you bring it up, because supposedly putting the rice in and putting the fingernails and binding the doll and the red thread is supposed to bind a spirit to it, and the act of stabbing it is supposed to release that spirit into the house so it can do its thing while we have the game going. But you're right. It doesn't seem like there's kind of anything to really draw the spirit to it. But maybe that's what the rice and everything's supposed to do. Maybe that's the call for the spirit.
Or maybe it's trying to go after us to take our spirit.
I think that might be it too. It probably. I think one of the concepts of this is it wants a body, and we're giving it a body with the plush. But I'm assuming it wants a better body,
like Pinocchio.
Probably, yeah. It wants to be a real boy by taking our bodies. I think it's a really interesting story, and I think it's a great concept. I've read a lot of experiences and also fictional stories based on this, and they're all really good. But so far, from what I've seen, at least I've experienced and everything, nothing's happened for us, so I'm going to remain skeptical on it. But of course, we have the cameras going, so that's one thing to consider, is maybe our spirits are camera shy. Always something to consider with that. But anyway, I want to thank both Seam and Kegan for both participating and letting me use their home. I appreciate you always letting me haunt your place. Maybe one day something will stick. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it already has. We just haven't given enough time.
Maybe.
And who's it going to go after? Me.
Probably because you scare the easiest. Anyway, this is Seam, Kegan, and Lupus. And be sure to also like, comment, and subscribe. Check out all of our other videos, our social media. We have Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook. Brittany also has her Tumblr for Pinch of Occult and her series as well on here. We have a lot of great stuff planned for you guys, so just stick with us. But anyway, that's it. So on behalf of the crew and myself, we are